Police in Ontario have arrested a group of people responsible for manufacturing and distribution of what they say is fake artwork from well-known Indigenous artist Norval Morrisseau. Now, some of the paintings sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and today police released details of a years-long investigation. CBC's Natalie Collada has more.
Well, police say more than 1,000 alleged fraudulent artworks purported to be painted by Norval Morrisseau were seized by them. On March 1st, police arrested 8 people. Those people are now facing more than 40 charges for their alleged involvement in the fraudulent manufacturing and distribution of artwork purported to be by that Indigenous artist, as we said, Norval Morrisseau. We have some of these fakes to show you to give an idea of what police seized. Now, Morrisseau, also known as Copper Thunderbird, was a prolific Indigenous artist. He was from the Bingwi Nayasi Anishinaabe First Nation, which is just kind of in the Thunder Bay area, to give people an idea of sort of where it is in Ontario. Before his death in 2007, allegations began to emerge of individuals creating and selling art under his name. Now, according to police, some of these alleged forgery operations began even before that, dating back to 1996. Now, their investigation began in 2019. Police say they were able to dismantle 3 groups working in 3 different parts of Ontario, and they said they took more than 200 statements from people not just in Ontario but in Alberta, in British Columbia, as well as in the United States. They executed search warrants in Ontario but also in Alberta. They say these groups not only hired or were artists or had artists create these fake paintings, but they also created fake false provenance, and in some cases certificates of authentication, this in order to sell the fakes not just provincially or nationally, but in some cases internationally as well. And while they only seized about roughly 1,000 fakes, police say they believe that these 3 operations produced somewhere between 4,500 and 6,000 fakes. Here's more from police.
Their arrests mark the dismantling of 3 distinct groups that we believe exploited Mr. Morrisseau's name and his art legacy. These are not small, victimless crimes. These are people that took advantage of one man's legacy in order to turn a profit for themselves.
Now, some of these paintings sold for tens of thousands of dollars to unsuspecting members of the public who police say had no reason to believe that these weren't genuine. Now, Morrisseau, as we mentioned, a famed artist, renowned, really referred to, as we said before, as Copper Thunderbird, known as what's considered as the founder or the grandfather of the Woodland School of Art. It's a style of art that employs bold and bright colors. He created works depicting legends of his people, the culture, political tensions between Native Canadians as well as European traditions, his existential struggles as well as deep spirituality and mysticism. Very much an influential figure in contemporary Indigenous art movement in this country. His work has been exhibited in galleries across Canada, including in Rideau Hall in Ottawa. He was made a member of the Order of Canada, a member of the Royal Canadian Academy of Arts, and then he died, as we said, in 2007. Natalie Collada, CBC News, Toronto.